Hello everybody, welcome back to another tier list video. As you can see here, got our tier list with our Shadow Realm, but before we get into the tier list, we're going to go over some rules. Now, so this tier list is going to be an A Bizarre Day, so I guess this is another episode of A Bizarre Day. But the rules are simple, even though if I say them in the video, if I say them in the comments, people don't tend to listen. But anyway, here are the rules. The first rule, number 1, my tier list isn't canon, they have actual tier lists, which obviously we will be going over. 2, you can be good with a low tier stand, but that doesn't mean everyone else is good with it. This is a rule I broke on my last tier list, because I was so good with Doppio King Crimson, I thought it was amazing. So, 3, if a stand is in a low tier, it doesn't mean it's bad, it's just not as good as other stands, just like with rule 2. So again, another thing, so like, Doppio King Crimson for me would be like A or S, because I'm so good with it, but for other people it'll all be an F. So, there's that. 4, if something's in front of another thing, that doesn't mean it's better. This tier list is just tiers, not tier placement. So an example of this would be if in A tier I placed King Crimson in front of Gold Experience, that doesn't mean King Crimson is better than Gold Experience. There's no A plus or A minus, just if you're in A tier, you're in A tier. Not if this is in the front of A tier, it's stronger than everything behind it. Stuff like that. It's tiers, not tier placement. 5, one rule you should really listen to. This is my own opinion off of my own experiences, so please don't be annoying like last time. I used a stronger word, but yeah, I won't say it this time, I won't be rude. And 6 shinies aren't different from the original stand aside from sound effects and models. This means that Creeper Queen will still be like Killer Queen, the World Ova will still be the World, so yeah, those are the rules. We'll also have them edited on screen. And anyway, now let's get into this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the staff's tier list, which I think they updated, but I'm not sure. Let me see here. Did they update it? I don't see any update, but yeah, I don't see an update. Basically, they added the hand like just a few minutes ago, and now I gotta redo my tier list for the 4th time, but that's okay. And yeah, okay, so they didn't update the stand tier list right now, so the hand isn't on their stand tier list, and the specs are still the same. So anyway, first rule we're gonna go over real quick. Obviously, I have the community stand tier list. This is the real tier list. This is the one you should listen to. The community's opinion of how powerful each stand is. This is on the Trello, which is where I get all my information from. This is the real tier list right here, okay? This is the real deal. In S tier, we have King Crimson, The Over Heavens, Maiden Heaven, D4C, and Mr. President. In A tier, we have Star Platinum Part 3, Shadow of the World, Gold Experience Requiem, The World, Alternate Universe, Sea Moon, Star Platinum, The World, or Star Platinum 4. In B tier, we have The World, Killer Queen, Crazy Diamond, White Snake, Soft and Wet, and The Emperor. In C tier, we have Double Doppio King Crimson, Star Platinum Part 6, and Hierophant Green. Nothing is in D tier, and F tier is Anubis and Doppio's King Crimson. Next, we'll go over the specs, obviously. Now, in the spec tier list, the community's opinion on how powerful each spec is. In S tier, we have Cars. In A tier, we have Vampire, Spin, and Samurai. In B tier, we have Hamon. In C tier, we have Sword, Santana, San Viento. Nothing in D tier, nothing in F tier. So those are the real tier lists. Now we're going to go over my old tier list. In my old tier list, we had in S tier, Double Doppio King Crimson, Killer Queen, White Snake, and Cars. In A tier, we had Doppio's King Crimson, Sea Moon, The World, and Vampirism. In B tier, we had Gold Experience, Star Platinum Part 3, The World, Alternate Universe, and Hamon. In C tier, we had Star Platinum Part 6 and San Viento. In D tier, Chris Diamond, Spin. E tier, Anubis, Maiden Heaven, and Sword. F tier, Hierophant Green, and the Shadow Realm, SS Plus tier for those who don't know. They're really good and they need to be nerfed. Gold Experience Requiem, and The Over Heaven. So, yep, there you go. Those are the tier lists. And now we'll go ahead and start working on our new tier list. So, first up is going to be the new and improved Anubis. Now, last time we had an E tier, right? But he's got revamped. He's a lot stronger now. He's got a ton of new moves and a lot of new mechanics. So basically, he's got the stuff he has before. And actually, I'm on the Trello in the background because I want to make sure I get this right. So he's got the stuff he has before, right? You got the click for the slash, you got the sharp strikes, and then you got those moves. But then if you press H, you'll get an entirely new moveset. It's Possessed mode. And you can turn this off anytime and whatever. It's just like, oh, I'm just going to become stronger now. I'm going to get serious, stuff like that. And when he's in Possessed mode, he's got more moves. He has stronger types of moves, more range, more damage, and wow. Okay, yeah. Basically, he just becomes a lot better, right? Now, I've done my tier list like 4 times in a row now because of all the updates and whatnot. So, I had him in E tier last time, and then I changed him into C tier. So, Anubis is going to go in C tier for now. That is an improvement to 2 tiers. Very good, Anubis. So, Anubis has definitely improved. Next up, Crazy Diamond. So, Crazy Diamond is also really good. Last time we had him in D tier. They didn't change him too much, aside from making it so that in healing mode, he has more moves that do damage. So, you won't Like sometimes if you're fighting a crazy diamond, they'll be in heal mode, they'll try attacking you, but instead they'll heal you, which was kind of an issue, I guess. So it has that going for it. And in the healing mode, it has new moves that will do more damage. So that's kind of ironic. But obviously you got the normal moves, you got your rush, your strong punch, your bearing gun, and then you have the return punch where you can pull them back and stuff like that. And then you have the healing mode where now you'll have a glass shard which can also, home in. You've got the wall, you've got the double restoration punch, which is like the big one, where you'll punch them and they'll get pulled back and you'll punch them again. So last time I believe he was in D tier. He didn't get too much of an improvement, but he still did, so I'll also put him in C tier with Anubis. He got better, but not too great. And Anubis got like a lot better, which is why he got moved up 2 tiers. Crazy Diamond only gets 1 tier. Stuff like that. Let's see, next up. Oh god, ugh. D4C, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. This is kind of going to be an annoying one. Let me see here. Where is he? Because I have my own information on him, but I want to make sure. So he's got the rushes, he's got those annoying strong punches that I really hate. He's got the gun for range. He's got a lot of close range moves, but then you got the fact that he can bring you into his own world in which he gets buffed, he's faster, he does more damage, and he's just a lot better. So if he gets you in there, you're kind of screwed. And then you've got the fact that you can make 3 clones who will chase after people relentlessly, just attacking everyone. So like if you're in a public server and you summon those clones, it's going to go ham. And then he's got the bomb, where if you put your cursor over someone, it'll create a bomb and then it'll implode on them. Which does a lot of damage, so the clone's really good. He's got good close range moves, he's got a ranged move, he's got like a whole world where he's just a ton stronger and can kill you really easily if they're good enough. The clones that'll just attack you non-stop, the bombs, he's really good. I'm gonna put him in A tier, because the bunny is not to be underestimated. There you go, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Mr. Filthy Axe at a reasonable price, Mr. Inky, but $20 $20. Natopio King Crimson, as I said, I'm really good with this, and I threw him in A tier. But, at the same time, I acknowledge, yeah, his durability is garbage, but I'm still going to put him in A tier, because I'm just good with him. Yeah, no, Natopio King Crimson is awful. As much as I hate to say it, it's terrible, it's not a good stand, I'm just good with it personally. There's, like, I've honestly never seen another person who's good with Natopio King Crimson, which makes me sad, but that's alright. So, unfortunately, I'll have to put probably my favorite stand, Abazarde, down to F tier. And next up, obviously, will be the double Natopio King Crimson, who I also like, who is also, he's better. So, just like with Anubis, I'm going to give him the 2 tier increasement. Now, see, some of the stands did not get changed too much, so it's more like I'm just replacing some of them, like moving them around and stuff like that. Like, for example, one stand that didn't get changed is, the world. It got a new model, but didn't get, new moves or whatever. It got 1 new move, but that's besides the point. Stuff like that. Since we did those 2, we'll go into King Crimson. He's got low durability, he's got damage, he's got the time race, which is, ironically enough, it's actually going to be really bad, because Gold Experience Workman is just, everyone loves that stand, so there are a ton of people who have it, and, if you're in a public server, you're kind of screwed, because Gold Experience Workmans are just going to attack you. Though Gold Experience Workman is temporary now, it can still be annoying. So King Crimson, last time, I think I put him in A tier. I think he stays there, even though, the Gold Experience Workman got pulled back a little bit. So we're going to put him in A tier. He's fine there, yeah? He should be good. Next up, we have Emperor. Now, this is another issue. I seem to like a lot of low-tier stands. I like Natopio King Crimson, I like Emperor, because he's a funny gun, right? But he's ranged, so if you, like, rush in, like, if he was up against a Crazy Diamond could use those punches that, that hit you away and then pull you back in, that'll mess up an Emperor. So, the guns are really good, though, because he's got a ton of moves, they're cursor-aimed, he has a move that'll make him move back, like he can shoot a bullet and jump back. He's got the Hanged Men Glass thing. Oh my, he fits. Oh no, Emperor fits into C tier perfectly. Oh jeez, gun. Alright, next up, we've got Gold Experience. So, one issue with these stands, like with White Snake, is that, the stands that can, like, evolve and change, they need their evolution to be above them. So, with Gold Experience, basically, like, I'm planning on putting him in B tier, right? So, if I put him in B tier, Gold Experience Requiem has to be at least A or S tier. Or Shadow Realm, I don't know. But, I think with him, so, he didn't get changed too much. He's got the new model. He's got, he's got his punches, he's got the counter, he's got the projectile, he's got the healing, he's got the self-healing. So yeah, B tier is really good. The 7-page Madada was super clutch. I love that about him. They made, like, people want to use gold experience Requiem more, and it's even better when they made it temporary. So, like, gold experience got a lot of, like, cool stuff, and then gold experience Requiem kind of got, like, turned bad, but that's alright. We love gold experience. And obviously, next up is going to be gold experience. Now, actually, hold on. I just want to double check because I feel like I have such an old picture of him. No, that is still the current picture. Okay. So, surprisingly, gold experience Requiem has not got a model revamp. So, yeah, as I just said, gold experience Requiem is just going to be gold experience, but better. And with him, he's got stronger punches, stronger strong punch, he's got the stronger... Basically, he's literally just gold experience Requiem, but better. Except for the fact that he is timed, which pulls him back, and then the fact that... let me see, he's timed, which is really annoying. He's only lasts for a minute 30, I think. He's got the healing. Honestly, yeah, I'll just put him in A tier. He's just gold experience Requiem, but slightly better. Honestly, sometimes gold experience is just better for that 7-page Madara, which is basically going to be an insta-kill sometimes. Alright, let's see. Oh, this guy. So, Hair Rank Green got changed. Before it had the Emerald Splash, the Strong Punch, the 20 meter, but now it's Cursor Aimed Emerald Splash. It has, I think it has a less cooldown, but I'm not sure, so don't take my word on that. The Webs, and then the 20 meter is also Cursor Aimed now and sells a Strong Punch, so it didn't get changed too much. It's definitely better, but at the same time, not good enough to increase its tier, which is But yeah, you'll go in F tier with my mans. And let's see, next up. Okay, so these two. So Killer Queen was amazing last time. Now, I'm just going to be straight up. Killer Queen Requiem is honestly stupid. The developer who made it, I don't know who did, but they based it off of a 2-second appearance of Killer Queen where, he was, Kira's like, blah, 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 my meme speech, and then basically you're a hindrance to my sleep, and then Killer Queen showed up and had a skull for a face, and then it formed, he was like, Killer Queen, that's what I called it. That is what Killer Queen Requiem is based off of. Now, we're on Killer Queen right now because we're going to talk about Killer Queen Requiem after this. So, Killer Queen has essentially the same moves, except instead of Bites the Dust, he now has a move from, I believe it's All-Star Battle, where he will punch you, and then he can blow you up. I believe in the game, he donuts you, like what he did to Koichi, and then he rips his arm out, and then proceeds to detonate you, because he uses his right hand to punch through you, and it's a very brutal move. It's very, very good. So, Killer Queen is gonna... Normally, he would be an S tier, but now that there's this stupid Killer Queen, obviously, and we, just talked about it, he's got sheer heart attack and everything. Killer Queen and Killer Queen Requiem. See this? Yeah, this is just based off of that 2-second appearance. It's so stupid, I hate it, but you're gonna go in S tier because you're just the original Killer Queen. They just copy-pasted the move and made it a little better, I guess. More damage, more damage. He's got Bites the Dust now. He's got, he's just better. No, we're not going to do those guys. Mr. President. Now, this is another issue with my low tier issue. I just really like the low tier stands. Mr. President is really good because he essentially, can't die. If you're attacking him, he can go into that 90% defense cut, and then if he's about to die, he'll just go to his room and hide. But he doesn't have any attacking moves, so he's just going in F tier. Because, what's the point of just being a punching bag, right? He's basically a walking dummy. But I still love him, and he's really good for me because when I go into public servers, people tend to attack me a lot because haha, funny YouTuber, and that's just not fun for me, so I'll just use Mr. President, walk around, and I'll have my fun. But anyway, I'm going to save you because we'll do all those guys later. Now, Silver Chariot was also one that was recently added. Silver Chariot is really good. He's got fast attacks that do a lot of damage, but they kind of have a big cooldown, but not really. It's like a medium cooldown. He's got his projectile. He has one move that's effectively 100% as long as he hits it, where he'll put his cursor over you, and you will get stopped in your tracks, which is really bad, especially if you're getting teamed, because then they can attack you, and also does half damage. Silver Chariot is really strong, so he also has a move that he can take off his armor, which will increase his speed even more, which results in even more damage. But I'm going to put him in B tier. So there we go. Put you there, buddy. There you go. It's Chariot. Which is really funny because Mr. Jean-Pierre Polnareff is my favorite. Now, Soft and Wet. This is a personal call-out post to the dev who made this. I hate you because you made it so good. Soft and Wet is really amazing. He's got the close range moves. He's got the range moves that will also take away your vision, take away your friction. It's really good. He's got a big bubble that'll take away everyone's friction. Soft and Wet is just amazing in this game. And he's got a better jump. He's got a better shield. He's absurd. The dev made him so good, and I'm trying to hate Part 8, so can you not? But with Soft and Wet, I think I'm going to put him in S tier. It's either S tier or high A tier, but again, I said that we're not going to do that, so I'm going to put him in S. It's really, I hate Soft and Wet, but you made him so damn good. So yeah, you know, whichever dev made that, shout out to you. You made me love something I'm supposed to hate. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, let's pull off the bandages. Star Platinum Part 3. So with Star Platinum, he's just your basic punch. He's got his rush, he's got a strong punch, he's got his little star finger, which is ranged. I don't think they gave him the suck. I think instead they gave him the Iggy throw, which is another range move. He has a small time stop, I think, and he's got the time stop movement, so it's nothing too special. And obviously with Star Platinum, you know that the world will be right behind him, right? So just assume both of them will be going in A tier for now. But remember, these are special, you know, main protagonist, main antagonist stands that will evolve. So Star Platinum Part 4 is really interesting because it's essentially a weaker version of Star Platinum that relies on time stop, which makes it super cancerous. And remember that there are gold experience Requiems who can just cancel your time stop, tons of other stands who can move through it, so depending on the time stop is really bad, right? So he's got the ranged move, he's got the rush, he's got the strong punch. If you're in time stop, he can use a stronger punch, and he has a time stop dash, which will make him move around faster. But overall, he's not that good. I think I'll put him in D tier. He doesn't have a lot of damage, so there is that. He's just weaker Star Platinum that relies on time stop, which can easily be countered or just survived. I don't know if he can survive it, but anyway, you know, no matter where I put anyone, someone's gonna cry about it. Star Platinum Part 6 is, you know, basically just Star Platinum, but yeah, like, the older Jotaro got, the worse his stand became, right? So Star Platinum Part 6 has the rush, has the strong punch, has the range move, has the time stop, has the, like, instant time stop, the 65 damage or whatever. It's got the time stop for 5 seconds, which I think is better than Star Platinum Part 4's. But at the same time, Star Platinum Part 4 is more spammable with it. So with him, God, I think I'm gonna put him in E tier. Yeah, Star Platinum Part 6 is pretty garbage. And at the same time, I don't really consider these guys too much because no matter where I put anyone, someone is going to be mad at me. And now we're going to go into the annoying stand that they just added. So the hand, really quick, oh, it's super big. Really quick, I want to shout out to someone in my Discord named Wormy, or Womped Me as I accidentally called him once, and he changed that to his name. But he sent me this picture of the hand because the trailer doesn't have it right now. And he also sent me the moveset, so I know what he does even though he just came out now. Surprise, surprise to some people, even though I'm a YouTuber, I can't just magically, I can't magically just snap the stand to myself. I can't do that. I have to legitimately get it. I have to waste my time, getting those arrows, getting those rokas, stuff like that. I can't just be like, oh, hey, can you give me this stand? Or maybe I can. I don't know. I don't really... The only, mods or admins I've annoyed about rare stuff was... I remember one time I annoyed... Geist and Seal when they were admins in Abazar Day about Soft and Wet, because at the time it just came out and it was super rare. It was during Halloween, and I was like, you know what, I just can't deal with this and I don't like Part A anyway, can you help me out? And they said, yeah, sure, we'll help you out this one time. So I think Soft and Wet so far has been the only one that I've asked a mod's help for. I think one time there was one mod in the Discord who offered to help me with Killer Queen Requiem, but I turned them down because I don't want to do, just do them with someone who I don't know. I've known Geist for over a year, and I spent a good hour with Seal on a game called Blood and Iron. I really like him. He's really chill. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. The hand. Back at the topic at hand. Funny joke. With the hand, apparently he has the Erasure Barrage. He didn't specify what because, it just came out. He doesn't know exactly what it does. But I'm assuming that it's he'll just keep swiping and swiping and swiping, just like in an, All-Star Batter, where he uses his ultimate, right? Where just I'm gonna use the hand to scrap you away, and he slices down. He's like, I'm not done yet, and he keeps slicing you apart, right? That's what I'm imagining it doing. And then he has the Heavy Erasure, which can do a ton of damage and pull players in, basically like Crazy Diamond's Restore Punch. He's got the Legs Erasure, which I'm assuming is just the chop, which Silver Chariot also has, where they'll check your knees, stuff like that. The Erasure Dash, where he'll swipe away the space and move forward, and the Jump, where he can also just swipe away space to move forward. So basically, he's super slow, but surprisingly has a lot of ways to move around and has a big damage output. That is my knowledge right now. Of course, right now the Trello isn't updated, the people haven't looked into it yet. So right now, for the hand, I will put him in B tier above Crazy Diamond. But as you know, in the anime, one of the main issues of the hand was its user Okuyasu, who is super dumb. which is, well, you know, that's not even his fault. That's just who he is. But anyway, let me see here. Is it time? Oh, it's time. Okay. So, we did the Star Platinums. Well, actually, we forgot one Star Platinum. Star Platinum over Heaven hasn't changed at all. It still has its overpowered crap, which is kind of rare to get, but not really. So, we're not going to waste our time. We'll just throw you in the Shadow Realm, because that's where you are right now, in my opinion. So, there are all the Star Platinums. So, obviously, we'll move on to the World. So, with the World, I'm going to put him in B tier, right next to Star Platinum, except in between the hand, because I didn't come back to him. So, yeah, they're just the same stand. And I said before that our friend, the World Alternate Universe, is just the world but better, except for the fact he can't evolve, so obviously we'll put him in A tier. And for some reason, people were complaining to me about a Vampire the World, which is just the world with regen and 2 new moves, so this is what I'll do for you. I'm going to put the world here, and then I'm going to go into my specs folder. I have a Bizarre Day tier list maker, which what I use to make these videos. I make them public on the Discord sometimes, but I left the Discord so no one's seen this yet. But basically what I'm gonna do is there's your Vampire of the World. He's just he just goes there because he's just the world but better. What a surprise. And let's see, now that we did the world, where is, yep, there he is, the World over Heaven. We're not gonna waste our time with him either, as you know, they're just absurd. There you guys go, here, you'll stay in between the eyes. And there's the world, and let me see here, who else do I have to do? Oh, yeah. Shadow of the World. This is just the world, but weaker, but harder to get for some reason, but I'm not gonna waste my time. Originally, what I wanted to do when I made this tier list at one point, I threw him in F tier to purposely make people mad, but I then realized that wasn't the smart thing to do, but at the same time, it's just the world, but weaker, so I'm not even wrong. I guess I'll put him in, ooh, I'm tied between D and E. Alright, let me think about this. He's got time stop for 2 seconds, which he can use a stronger move in it. They just made him stronger by giving him more hitboxes. He's got the strong flesh bud move that has a lot of range. He's got the 3-hit no, he doesn't even have a rush. Alright, I've made my decision. I will throw him in E tier, which will make everyone mad, but I'm sorry, that's what I think of him right now. Ooh, he fits too, just like the Emperor. Who'da thunk, huh? Anyway, yeah, no matter where I put anyone, someone's going to be mad, and that just deteriorates me so much. Now we've got the last evolution stand, White Snake. So White Snake has been nerfed, but I still think he's really good. Basically, they nerfed him by making this like disable, steal, whatever you want to call it. They just gave it a longer cooldown, and they made it so that when you steal your stand, you'll get it back faster, and he has to wait longer. It's still really good. So, I gotta think of Sea Moon and Maiden Heaven. Okay, I'm gonna put him in... Okay, yes. The last time I put Maiden Heaven in E tier, and I stand by that, by the way, because back then, Maiden Heaven was dog poo. I'm gonna put White Snake in B tier for now. And next up will obviously be Sea Moon. So Sea Moon got a huge revamp and is a ton better. Basically, he's stronger, he's got more range, he's got like 3 AoEs, maybe, I think 2 AoEs actually. He's got the gravity shift where people can jump higher and move faster. He's just better, yeah? So we'll put him above a White Snake in A tier. And I think you know where I'm going with this, especially because of Maiden Heaven's revamp. Which, by the way, holy crap, I swear, I honest to God feel like one of the devs watched the tier list video and was like, huh, wow, he's right, Maiden Heaven is dog poo. Because Maiden Heaven now is absurd. He's got the time accelerator, right? Which lowers his cooldowns passively. He's got the spammable knives, he's really spammable now. And the issue with that, the only thing holding him back from SS Plus tier right now is the fact that he has to rely on the time acceleration. And there's also the fact that if he's in time acceleration and you're actually beating him, he can just destroy the universe. Because now they actually gave him a good universe reset where he just respawns everyone. That's all it does. And I also believe it swaps their stands to like random stuff, but then gives them back afterward, which is, it's so much better. So, you know, I don't think that any of the Abazar tape people will like watch this, but whoever made this, and if for some reason is watching this, you made Maiden Heaven a lot better. It's much more worth the grind now, especially since Diarrhea is a lot harder to get now. And oh my god, it fits in S tier too. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that now. Yeah, Made in Heaven is just a lot better now. Is that everyone? Is everyone here? Everyone is here. Da -na 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 -na. Now we're going to move on to specs. So, first up was Hamon, which guess what? That hasn't changed at all. So, wherever I put him before is where I'm going to put him now. Which is going to be an issue for a lot of these guys, because they did not change. Let me see here. Where's my old tier list? Open that up. Where did I put Hamon? B tier? I'm moving it to C tier. Yeah, I'm moving it to C tier. Just, yeah. Didn't get changed. Yeah, see, this is also why we wait with the tier list. Because some stuff won't change which he fits. Which, you know, when some stuff, like, if people want me to make a new tier list but nothing's changed, then I don't know what you want me to do. Also, I just used my picture because I think using San Viento, using the picture of him with the ribs out is more better than his stupid pose. Just like with Cars with the blades out. And Vampire, like, actually just the mask. Stuff like that. Let me see, where's Cars? I believe I put Cars in S tier. He can stay there because, again, didn't change. Just kind of, like, slightly harder to get, I guess. And remember, there's still a chance of him getting Ultimate Life Form. And let's see, next up is Samurai. So Samurai wasn't released to the public. I believe it got nerfed, but I really don't. I'm just going to throw him in S tier with Cars. Because I've seen Samurai users, and they're so annoying. They're really fast, which is... They just have that passive walk speed that they can just whittle you down, right? I did Hamon, I did Car... Oh, wait, no, I didn't do Cars, did I? No, yes, I did. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, none of the specs really got changed. Spin, you'll just go in D tier. Jeez, that's a big picture of Gyro. Also, one thing I want to point out, I have a pronunciation issue, which is... Yeah, I say Gyro. Sorry if that annoys anyone, that's just how I say it. So there's Gyro. Sword, you can go in E tier. Actually... No, you can go in E tier. You're fine there. You can sit there with San Viento. The only... Actually, wait. Did I just do San Viento? No, I didn't. How far back is San Viento? Okay, way too far back. I don't care enough. Yeah, I guess Sword can stay there. I was gonna move San Viento to F because he only has 2 moves, and one of them is... He only has 3 moves, and one of them is broken. But I guess he'll stay there. Do I want to? I mean, it's just one guy. Nah, he can stay in E tier. Nah, he's fine. And Vampirism, we just won't. Yeah. They just didn't. They did not change the specs, which is understandable because the spec... It fits. Which is understandable because the specs didn't need changing. Well, because people don't even use stands anyway. Now we're going to do what I like to call... if any of you have played Smash Brothers, then you know what I'm going to do. These are going to be the shinies, and they're going to just be Echo Fighters. I'm going to put them here on the tier list so people should not complain, but I'm sure they will anyway. So we're just going to... Just go ahead and put these guys under wherever they are, naturally. Right? That's what we're going to do. So, yep. Surprise, surprise, the shiny of the stand doesn't have anything different aside from sound effects and, like, model, I guess. Yeah, that's just how it is. I'm sorry. Shinies are just different color schemes. Or memes, like this crap. Ooh, one really good thing someone told me is that they should be removing the funny skeleton man Sans Crimson. And please, I'm begging you, remove him. You've ruined Sans for me. This is the least you can do. Get rid of him. Next up, we got the Star Platinum. Just zoom you in down there. Because, yeah, this is just going to be this is just Echoes. Shinies are just the original stands with different models and or sound effects. Not new moves, nothing worth making a video on. They're just special. Well, actually, they are worth making a video on because for some reason people click on it more. One issue with this guy, this is supposed to be... If you use a Dire with Creeper Queen, it turns to Steve Platinum, who's a shiny of Star Platinum over Heaven, so... It's kind of interesting, kind of like tips you off. Oh my god, look who it is! This stupid edgy version of the world. Thanks, I hate it. Whoever made this, you're edgy as hell. There you go. Actually, wait, hold up. I put him in the wrong place. This is a shiny of the world vampirism. I'm stupid. Never mind. You know, and so I just said to whoever made it, take it back because I just did that really stupid thing. The world Neo Alternate Universe. It's just shiny. The world Alternate Universe. And next up should be the World Ovas. Yep, the World Ova. put you down there, real nice like, bada bing. Now the world over, which by the way, these new models look amazing, so whoever made those, shout out to them. And just like all the model revamps so far have been really good. If I could get them to remake one stand model right now, I think I'd want them to give, maybe touch up, who would I want them to touch up? I guess you could touch up maybe Emperor, because he's just like a silver, nah, touch up Doppio King Crimson. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. Just touch up Doppio King Crimson for me, thanks. Make it a little bit nicer, that's all I request. Alright, there we go. Is that all the shinies? That should be all the shinies. It's all the shinies. Alright, now let's go over this. In my tier list, we have, hold on. In my tier list, we have Killer Queen Requiem. In S tier, we have Killer Queen Requiem, Soft and Wet, Made in Heaven, Cars, and Samurai. In A tier, we have D4C, King Crimson, Gold Experience Requiem, Killer Queen, The World Alternate Universe, The World Vampirism, Sea Moon, and Vampirism. In B tier, we have Gold Experience, Silver Chariot, Star Platinum Part 3, The Hand, The World, and White Snake. In C tier, we have Anubis, Crazy Diamond, Emperor, and Hamon. In D tier, we have Double Doppio King Crimson, Star Platinum Part 4, and Spin. In E tier, we have Star Platinum Part 6, Shadow of the World, San Viento, and Sword. In F tier, we have Doppio King Crimson, Hierophant Green, and Mr. President. And in the Shadow Realm SS Plus tier, we have the Over Heavens. And now we'll go over the Community Stand tier list one more time. In the Community Stand tier list, the real tier list which you should be paying attention to. In S tier, they have King Crimson, the Over Heavens, Made in Heaven, D4C, and Mr. President. In A tier, they have Star Platinum Part 3, Shadow of the World, Gold Experience Requiem, The World, Alternate Universe, Sea Moon, and Star Platinum Part 4. In B tier, they have The World, Killer Queen, Crazy Diamond, White Snake, Soft and Wet, and The Emperor. In C tier, they have Double Doppio King Crimson, Star Platinum Part 6, and Hierophant Green. They don't have anything in D tier, and in F tier, they have Anubis and Doppio's King Crimson. By the way, I think they have that Anubis after the revamp too, which is... I don't really have an issue with that, because that's the real tier list. In the Community Spec tier list, in S tier they have Cars. In A tier they have Vampire, Spin, and Samurai. In B tier they have Hamon. In C tier they have Sword and San Viento. In D tier they have nothing, and in F tier they have nothing. And now we'll go over my old tier list. In S tier, I had Double Doppio King Crimson, Killer Queen, White Snake, and Cars. In A tier, I had Doppio King Crimson, Sea Moon, The World, and Vampirism. In B tier, I had Gold Experience, Star Platinum Part 6, The World Alternate Universe, and Hamon. In C tier, I had Star Platinum Part 6 and San Viento. In D tier, I had Crazy Diamond and Spin. In E tier, I had Anubis, Made in Heaven, and Sword. And in F tier, I had Hierophant Green. In SS Plus tier, I had Gold Experience Requiem and the Over Heavens. There you go, everyone. That's the new tier list. Please, I'm asking you, do not cry in the comments. If you have an issue with the tier list, the least you could do is say it in a calm manner. I don't want you to like scream over the fact that your Shadow of the World was low. That, you know, if you're good with it, good job. You're great with it. I'm so proud of you. You've become good with the stand that I think is really bad. You could probably beat me with it. Wow, congratulations. And I mean that in a serious manner. There's some people who I know. I actually had a friend with where is he? You know, let me see, where? I know I got my bum handed to by one of these low tier stands. I think it was Shadow of the World, because it's still kind of rare, but yeah, I remember I got my butt handed to by one of my friends with Shadow of the World. So like, if you have Shadow of the World, great job, you're really good with it, and you could probably beat me. You know, if you're good with a stand, then you're good with a stand. That's all I'm trying to say. So, as always, I hope you all like the game. Favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.